that might have been the best game you've played at Clemson. Is that a little bittersweet with the loss?
Yeah, it's ironic because my other best game, I think, was my sophomore year against Georgia Tech at Georgia Tech, and we lost. So it's kind of ironic that my two best games were games we lost in. But, I'm proud of myself. I've obviously traded that for the win, but still proud.
Were you guys prepared for that shovel pass, or was it the first time you saw it, you went, uh-oh, haven't seen that before?
No, that's the thing. We prepared all week. We had a great week of preparation. It's just, I guess, the way they were getting aligned to it, we haven't seen as much, I guess. And, it killed us, I'd like to say we had a great week of preparation. We played that play every day in practice. They just lined up to it differently.
Do you expect you'll see more of that as the season goes on?
Yeah, you would think so. Teams study opponents' weaknesses, not their strengths, and that was definitely a weakness in that game, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
How did the defense respond at practice last night and meetings yesterday?
Just putting in the rear view, we corrected the mistakes. We watched some of the film and some of the little mistakes we made during the game that were critical and cost us. And just put in the rear view. We have to get focused on Wake Forest. They're a good team, capable of beating us, and we just got to put our best foot forward.
What's the emotion of this team right now after a loss like that? You had a chance to clinch the division title.
Just ready to bounce back. We know there's going to be a lot of doubters out there, and Clemson didn't play their best ball or whatever they want to say, but everyone just took a step back and really took a chance to refocus and just focus on what's ahead of us. All of our goals are right in front of us, so just put in the work day by day, just remain focused.
Is it hard not to point fingers after a loss like that? Say, hey, you should have done this, you should have done that. Like, how do you just throw that aside and focus on it?
After the game, Coach Sweeney took credit. He said we don't need to be pointing fingers at anybody. He takes responsibility for some of the situations in the game. Obviously there was times offense, defense, and special teams made certain mistakes, but we're a team. We can't really point the finger. It was a team effort, and Coach Sweeney took account for that.
Since the win over Louisville and even over Florida State, it's been Clemson's in the driver's seat. You still are, but is there a recognition that, hey, a loss at Wake Forest and team goals all go out the window?
Well, we can't lose to Wake Forest, and we can't lose again, period. And that's our mindset for here on out, and it always has been, just win the game ahead of us. Although we lost to Pitt, it's done with. We just got to focus on beating Wake Forest.
You guys have had a couple of times this year, and it certainly came back to haunt you in Pittsburgh, where you've been off the field and then have had defensive penalty, personal foul stuff that keeps the drive alive. How frustrating is that, and how hard is it to kind of regroup and get back out and get ready to face a new set of downs?
It's very frustrating because a couple times during the game it was 3rd and long multiple times, and regardless of the call, whether you agree with it or not, it happened, and you just got to go out there with that mentality, next play mentality, and just try to stop them. You can't control everything, but you can control your mindset and your effort and your technique of how you're going to play the next down. So that's what I think the defense mindset was going out there after them getting first down because of the penalties.
I know Ben's been a guy who's been flagged for a couple of those, and it's just he plays the game in a very intense way, and I think Dabo referred to them as sort of judgment calls. Do you think that some of the judgment calls are less likely to go his way just because of the way he plays the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Ben is a physical player. That's no secret. And anytime a ref or an official sees something that they might deem, too aggressive or unsportsmanlike, they're going to call it just because he has that track record of not being dirty, but just being a physical, hard-nosed football player. And it's unfortunate it's that way, but it is what it is. I hope he doesn't change his style of play because that's what makes him a great player. But we just got to deal with that and take it on the chin.
Any other questions?